Sleeping late is one of, in my opinion, one of the worst things one can do to one's spiritual life. And accountability in sadhana card is probably one of the best things one can do in our spiritual life. So I think early night sleep and waking up early and not wasting time, early morning time. Some mistakes that I have done in the past and I see devotees do also is to see their phone as soon as they wake up. It's the worst thing one can do. It's a killer of one's time. World will wait, messages will wait, communication can wait. I think sleep time from around 9 p.m. to around 3:30, 3:30 is the best. From then up to 8, 8:30. For brahmacharis up to 9 o'clock, but for grihasthas, even if you have to go to work at 8 o'clock, at least till 7:30, that time should be uncompromisingly used for bhakti. Golden time. Now, attentive chanting, sitting down, audibly chanting, pronouncing properly, hearing, without wasting time, without talking, chit chatting. Many times we do that. Between rounds, we look around, we talk to people. So, best to bring everything together. The pleasure of sitting down and without break, without getting up, without talking to anybody, chanting from the first beat of the first round to the last beat of the last round in a prayerful mood. Krishna, this probably could be the last time I'm calling out to you. Please accept me. Please clean my heart. Please let good qualities come in my heart. I am really troubled with anarthas. Bad dreams are coming in my life. And what if I die in those bad dreams? What will be my destination? What was the last thought I would get in my sleep? My Lord, I'm very grateful you broke that bad dream and you still gave me one more Brahma Muhurta to call out to you. So I think chanting like that, and those who have Gayatri, it's very important to chant in Brahma Muhurta and not miss worshipping one's deities early in the morning, memorizing verses early in the morning, hearing Srila Prabhupada early in the morning, studying Srimad Bhagavatam early in the morning. After doing this, it's like a Narayan Kavacha on the heart. We can go anywhere around the world, and Prabhupada's words, Prabhupada's purports will help. So I think consistency is the key. Sometimes life, Maya will try to box us and put us off schedule. Early eating helps. Even according to science, it's very important to get 4 phases of 1.5 hours each. So in the 1.5 hours period, you have what is called as the non-rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement and non-rapid eye movement. That phase is 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. It's important to get 4 such cycles for sound sleep. That is 6 hours straight. Many times we are under the notion that you can overcome sleep deficit. Let's say I stretch up to 11:30, 12 at night and force wake up at 3:34 for Mangalarti. And then remaining 3 hours deficit, I can sleep during the day. According to Ayurveda, this is the wrong thing to do. Why? One, you don't get 6 hours of 4 phases of 1.5 hours each. That's one. Second, sleep at night increases sattvagun. Sleep during the day increases rajogun and tamogun. So it doesn't catch sleep. You can catch up with sleep deficit like that. So morning sadhana is very important. Association with devotees highly important. What type of devotees we associate with is also very important. If we associate with fired up, like-minded devotees, it will pull us up. We have very little time in the human form. We have to, man is known by the company he keeps. In the MBA management school, we were taught the character of a man or the decision making, the mindset of a man depends on the 5 people he surrounds himself with. So if we want to become a good chess player, surround yourself with very good, highly rated chess players. If you want to become an entrepreneur, here to successful business entrepreneurs. Similarly, if we want to practice bhakti, as Jesus says in the Bible, I've heard it from His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj. Jesus says in the Bible, I can accept you hot or cold, but if you're lukewarm, I spit you out. If we want to become devotees, why not become complete devotees? 100%. Yes, Krishna, I want to become Sakradeva prapanno yastavasmiti sayachate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etad vratam mama. So strong morning program, discipline, consistency, uncompromising spirit. But one thing I can say, one mistake that most of us make is we compromise on our health. And that is a big no no for me, because the candle that burns on both ends up burning half compared to the other candles. Candle is supposed to burn only on one end, not both ends. So we know for sure we have to wake up early. And actually, it's a fact. Even Indian classical music, I'm going to just give an example. You see any great singer, any Padma Bhushan, Pandit Jasraj Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, anybody who succeeded on the path of Indian classical music, Balamurali Krishna, anybody, they would say the best time to practice singing is early in the morning. Because after 6 hours of voice rest, it's because all day long we are speaking. So the vocal cords are tired. But after 6 hours of sleep early in the morning, when we wake up and you start practicing, that's the best thing. Actually, one very senior Indian classical vocalist was saying when he was small, he was young, his teacher used to wake him up at 3:30 in the morning. He used to pull the blanket and say, "Betho, sa karne betho." Sit to sing sa. Until the time the sa was not proper. It's like, wapas, again. So for singing, for military, for army, even other fields, you see even cricketers, they're very, very pakka about their fitness. So when as devotees, we know our morning program is important, our morning sadhana, and actually more than 50% of the limbs of bhakti are performed in the morning itself. Circumambulating Tulsi, watering Tulsi, taking darshan of Krishna, dancing, singing, doing Harinam Sankirtan, the first thing in the day. What great fortune! Offering worship to Sri Guru twice through Guru Ashtakam and Guru Puja, praying to Nrsingadev for uprooting anarthas, chanting Shikshashtakam, Prabhura Shikshashtak Shloka Jai Pade Shune, Krishna Prema Bhakti Tar Badhe Dine Dine. Kaviraj Goswami has given Phalashruti to Shikshashtakam. So, and then chanting Japa, hearing Bhagavatam. So we know morning has to be pakka. So that candle is already burning. Now, night also, if we take it to midnight, we are burning the candle on both ends. And this is what we do. And it makes us groggy throughout the day. So that's burning the candle on both ends. So health is very important. And that means sleep, that means amount of water, that means the time of food, the quantity of food, and the quality of food. What we eat, when we eat, how much we eat, and from where we eat. Water, sleep, food, and exercise. Pranayam, walking, yoga, very important. Stretching is very important. So I think health, sadhana, work, family relations, etc. And sadhana means seva also. So, and now, according to the intensity of the devotee, they will topple and juggle with these balls. Actually, Kadam Khan Maharaj was once saying something fabulous. He said, our health, our sadhana, and our seva, which means seva could mean to family, to work, to Krishna conscious community. He said they are three balls: our health, our sadhana, and our service. And he said continuously it's a juggling act. While two balls are in the hand, one ball must be in the air. So we want to make sure it is our life, and we want to make sure that we want to set it right. How we utilize or waste our time, only we are responsible. We have to take the right decisions right now. So my request to Vaishnavis here, please don't burn the candle on both ends. If you or I get a stroke, there is nobody for us. We have to take care of our health now. But that doesn't mean on the pretext of taking health, we overdo it. Oversleeping is not the way, or overeating is not the way to secure ourselves. Just like spending 8 hours in the gym or exercise a day is not the solution, but 30 minutes of exercise consistently for 10 years will bring in the result, right? Back stretching exercises. So I think in my estimate, if health is proper, sadhana, seva, sadachar, everything, swadhyay, everything will happen. But health is the most compromised. So I think health, our sadhana, seva, our work, time with our family, and that keeps us busy 24 hours.